Hey everyone, it's Tyler and Michelle Stroik with Universal Rackets, and in this video, we are going to be going over a full progression on how to hit a two-handed backhand from anywhere near the baseline. Once again, if you stay tuned for this whole video, we're going to be going step by step on exactly how to learn and execute this amazing backhand shot. So many players, they all have good forehands, but where they struggle is the backhand. And that's because they don't go through these progressions and these drills that we are going to take you from.
Starting from footwork first, right?
And footwork is key. You have to start from the ground up. You have to build the foundation with your feet. And to get into it, the first thing that you have to do is you have to make sure that you're sideways. When you're hitting a two-handed backhand, you need to make sure that you're pretending that you're on a surfboard, a skateboard, or a snowboard. Look how Michelle's feet are. Notice Michelle's feet. Her hips are sideways, but then also notice her paddle is back. A lot of players go wrong because they forget to take the paddle back, or they wait to take the paddle back and they hit the ball late. Prior to contact, prior to even moving through the ball, this is step one. You need to make sure your feet are sideways and your paddle is back and ready to go. By having your paddle back, not only you're going to be able to make contact with the ball out in front, but number two, you're going to have leverage. Michelle has leverage with her swing. If she keeps her paddle here, she has no leverage whatsoever. And the difference between the backhand and the forehand is the forehand's on your dominant side. You have more room for error. You can muscle it over. On the backhand side, it's two hands, it's more restricted, and it's your non-dominant side. So you have to make sure you're even in a better position than you are for the forehand to see immediate results. Now, after we learn about keeping our body sideways, then you're going to go over shadow swinging and moving towards the ball, and that's what we're going to get into right now. Notice Michelle is in her ready position. Her body's facing forward and her paddle's out in front, and her feet are hips width distance. Now, the first thing she does is she turns sideways and she takes her paddle back. Then after she turns sideways and she takes her paddle back, then she's going to move to the ball and then she's going to hit. Notice when Michelle's waiting for the ball, this can be on her return, this can be after she hits her serve and she's waiting for the third shot. Her paddle's out in front, her feet are hips width distance, and she's facing forward. Now, before the ball even crosses the net, as soon as her brain recognizes that it's a backhand, she's going to turn sideways and she's going to take her paddle back. Notice this is exactly what we taught you in step one of this video. Then once she gets into this position, she's then going to move towards the ball and then she's going to proceed with her swing.
And it's just kind of like you're running to the ball. There's nothing special. We're not going sliding. We literally turn our paddle and our body and we run to the ball, and then comes the next step.
Now, here's the one thing that many YouTubers and many coaches are leaving out, and go back here. Turn sideways real quick, freeze. Notice all of her weight is on her back foot. Her back foot is going to be what gets her to run towards the ball. What you're going to do is you're going to start in a ready position, and then you're going to pivot onto your back foot. Once you pivot onto your back foot, then you're going to run out to the ball. A lot of players, they struggle with this. They don't know how to move because they don't think about that, their pivot. They're here, and then they think, like you said, they have to shuffle or get to the ball. The first thing that you have to do is pivot on that back foot.
It's a huge change in your game.
It is a huge change
You're
in
not
your
going
game.
to understand why your shots are so good. Like, once you can implement this small thing, first paddle back, then pivot and weight shift, then literally run to the ball, your confidence and your efficiency in your backhand shots are going to skyrocket, and it's going to make a huge change, don't you think?
Yes, 100%.
Because I never knew how to do that.
Yeah, and
If you didn't play
again,
tennis, you would never know.
a lot of people are like, oh, well, did you play tennis? Did you play prior racket sports? You don't have to if you can just think about this one tip. And again, many people leave it out. They just think paddle back, move to the ball, hit to the ball. But how do you actually move to the ball? You move to the ball by pivoting on your back foot and then going out to the ball. Now, here's the funny thing though. You're going to pivot onto your back foot and then you're going to end before contact on your back foot. And here's what I mean. Can I see the paddle real quick? So I'm going to be in my ready position. I'm going to go out to the ball. Then when I'm done moving this way, I'm going to end on that back foot, and then I'm going to step and swing. So I'm in my ready position. I pivot on that back foot and take my paddle back. Then I go out to that ball. I end up on my back foot again, all my weight's on my back foot. And then I'm going to step forward and then go into my front foot. And again, this is where many pickleballers, many YouTubers, many coaches, they forget about this. And this is why you prefer your forehand on your backhand, because you can muscle it over. And for your backhand, you need your weight transfer and your momentum. And how do you do that? You work on going back to front foot. So you really have to load on your back leg and then explode on your front leg. Where players go wrong is that they just step forward and they just hit on their front foot, and then they have to pop the ball up, and to keep it in, that they have to slow it down. So all we're going to do is we're going to work on this one exercise going from back to front foot. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. You're going to go out and you're going to end up with your back foot in front of this ball. Go out. Here, notice this foot is in front of that foot. Now, as soon as all your weight's on this back foot, then you're going to step forward and then you're going to swing the paddle. Do it again. You're going to be in your ready position. You're going to go out to the ball. You're going to go. Now you're going to stop. Good. And then you're going to step and swing. Notice again, go back real quick. Do what you don't want to do. Ready? So you don't want to just go out, right, and just step forward. Just step forward. You're going to get jammed. You're not going to have leverage. You're not going to have anything. You need to go out, load, and then step forward. I want you to think that there's two things that you have to do for the backhand. Number one is go this way, and number two is go this way. The thing that's going to stop you from going this way, and I kind of think that it's like we're at the arcade with our daughter, and you have the grab claw, you're aiming it, and then you press the button. You're aiming your body, you're on the grab claw, then you finally are here, that means you're done using the joystick, and then you're going to step forward and you're going to press the button. Is there anything that you want to add or that you think of for that while doing?
Heel toe, let it go.
Heel to toe, let it go. Perfect. So I was hoping you'd say that. Actually, I forgot it, but that's amazing. So you're going to go to the ball, you're going to go out. Go, go, go. Heel, heel. Then she's going to step forward with her toe, and then she's going to let it go. Now, why do we say heel, toe, let it go? Because all you pickleballers, you're afraid to step. You're afraid to hit a big ball. And in order to hit a big ball, you have to really take a giant step. Notice when I step for this backhand for my shot, notice how much space is in between my feet. Too many players that just tap in, and then you want to drive your legs into your shot. Remember at the start of this video, we said all the power, all the control, all the consistency, all that a two-handed backhand, where it comes from is it comes from the ground up. So you need to load on your heel, and then if someone was to take a forward image or video of you hitting your backhand, they should be able to see the bottom of your shoe sole. And what I mean by that is you're going heel to toe. I remember back in like 2020 in Philly, there were all those spotted lantern bugs. Do you remember those things? They were everywhere. They somehow disappeared, which is kind of weird. Thank goodness, yes, but they were everywhere. And you would step on them. There were big, crunchy ones, and you couldn't go like this.
Red eyes.
Disgusting.
So disgusting.
But how did you kill them? You had to go, boom, take a big giant step, just like you're taking a big step into your backhand. So let's go. So you're going to go over, heel, heel, don't get too ahead of yourself. Then you're going to go toe, and then you're going to go let it go. Good. Do it again. You're going to go out. Notice step one, go out to the ball and load on your heel. Step two, step with your toe, and then step three, let it go. Now, the way that I like to think of this is that you're like ballroom dancing when you're doing your shots. We go one,
Dancing with the Stars.
2, 3. And yes, I'm going to go on Dancing with the Stars one of these days. Yes, I am. 100%. But then once you learn it, 1, 2, 3, then you're going to start going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you're going to make it more fluid when you hit. So now, instead of going 1, 2, 3, you're going to go out to the ball and you're going to go over 1, 2, 3. Good. One more time. We're going on Dancing with the Stars. Go over 1, 2, 3. And then as you get that and as you feel that, then you're going to start making it even more fluid. So instead of just going 1, 2, 3, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like heel, toe, let it go. So you start slow and then you work your way up. You don't just go out here trying to go 500 miles per hour. Once you think that you're on a mountain bike and you're going on gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, gear 5, gear 6, gear 7, you don't just start out in full sprint. So let's go to the ball. So you're going to go out, go to the ball, heel, toe, let it go. I've never seen your backhands this good. You're going to go out, heel, toe, let it go. Good. Can you take a bigger step? Two more. Go out, heel, toe, and last one, final one. Here we are. Let's go. Go out, heel, toe. And there you have it, folks. You have an amazing backhand shot. So the best drill that you can do is get someone to rally with you cross court. Now notice, when we are doing this, we're focusing on our form. We can hit a backhand over, you can hit a backhand over by doing the wrong form and just tapping it over. But you're never going to get good, and you're going to hit a certain ceiling. If you can practice on quality, not quantity, and even if you miss, just work on doing the proper form, that's how you're going to excel, and that's how you're going to get to the next level. Again, where players go wrong is that they hit backhands and they don't think about this and they just go like this. They're never going to be able to hit a good shot. I want you to, if you're listening to this video, if you're working on it, I want you to work on the proper form. Slow it down. Who cares if you make the ball in? Just focus on doing the proper form, turning sideways, heel to toe, letting it go, and you're going to be able to hit an amazing shot. Let's do it. So I'm going to turn, heel, toe, let it go. Oh. So I'm going to go heel to toe. Now, if it's close to me, I'm not able to go out to the ball, but that's okay. So maybe I'll start in the middle, heel, toe, let it go. 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 Oh. Heel, toe, let it go. Heel, toe, let it go. Notice every single time I'm taking a big step when I hit. I'm never just planting, I'm so tired. I'm never just planting my foot down, just taking a tiny step. I'm taking a big step. And another huge thing that I like that worked with my pickleball game, because my mobility is kind of limited on the backhand side, is I get my back leg down. Notice every single time my back leg's down when I hit. I'm not standing up, I'm getting into my legs and I'm getting my back leg down, kind of like I'm doing a lunge when I hit. So really think when I hit every single time, again, that back leg is down every single time, and really get low to the ball. Heel, toe, let it go, it was close. So if you ever feel like you're getting a ton of balls right to you, start further over and then go out to the ball. Oh. Heel, toe. Heel, toe. Forehand. Heel, toe. Heel, toe. Heel, toe. Notice, so there's another shot that I'm doing when I'm going out wide, and maybe we'll talk in another video, is the backhand open stance. If you get pulled real out wide, you don't have time to just step into your body. So really work on, again, we'll go into that in another video, but focus on as many shots as possible. There's going to be shots that you can't, but really work on going on that outside leg and then stepping forward. When I hit, I'm using my top hand to guide the ball. One big thing that has been a game changer for my backhand, that ball is so warped, is that before I was having both my hands down here. After, and right now for the past couple weeks, because I was watching Anna Lee and Kwang Dong, or however you pronounce his name, it's going like this. So when I hit, and this is something I'm doing personally, is that I'm putting my finger above. That's going to allow me to maneuver the paddle face a slight bit more than I typically did before. For tennis, it was really easy to just use my left hand, but by putting my finger up, it really allows me to really grip the ball and work that paddle face when I hit. So try it when you're hitting. Also, I like to do it for a backhand roll up at the kitchen, as well as backhand drop. And you can accomplish this, get up to the kitchen, you can accomplish this for the backhand drop too, if you're hitting two-handed backhand drop. So if I'm hitting a two-handed backhand drop, same thing, heel toe, and then get up. That's a good shot. It's more difficult to do when you're tired, right? But heel, toe, oh, I can't do it. So you can do it for the backhand drop as well, but really come up, but try to get that feet down. So heel, toe, there we are. You wanna just chill? Okay. So if it ever goes in net, you just gotta get more into your legs. So heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. There we are. Heel, toe, heel, toe. There we are. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Ah! So really helps for the drop is to really drop your back leg down so you can lift the ball up, especially compared to the normal drive, because the backhand drop, you really got to sit down and really come up the back of the ball, not forward.
The key with all of these is to go through all the steps. If you leave step 4 and 5 out, you're not going to have as accurate and as powerful of a shot.
Yeah.
It all starts with your feet and having the pedal back before you even move to the ball, and then execute the other steps.
Comes from the ground up. And a big thing, I think, and a good realization is, did every single ball I hit, was it heel toe?
No.
But did I try to do it?
Yes.
So as long as you can incorporate it as much as you can, there's going to be times that you don't do it, but as long as you have the thought process or the mentality, you're going to be able to hit a good shot and win more pickleball points.
And you're going to realize when you miss how and where you need to adjust.
Yeah.
And then you'll have this information moving forward instead of just being like, oh, I'm just going to run around and hit a forehand.
So everyone, Michelle took my Waves paddle, and my Waves paddle is gone, and we only have one right now. And this has been the first time in 2 days since I've used a Waves paddle. I've been playing with this paddle before, and this paddle is just insane.
It's really
The
good.
spin, the top spin, it's the brand new iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Click the link description. Use our code. We'll see you guys next time on court.
Happy hitting.
Good job.